Today, I want to talk about dog toys. Now, dog toys are great because they combine my two favorite things, toys and dogs. Now, when you're a child, you love your toys. Everyone has their favorite childhood toys that you just have nostalgia for. When you were younger, you used to love playing with your toys. And what's so beautiful is we can capture that emotion and give it to our beloved pets. And that's what's so great about dog toys. You can take a dog. Think about a dog. Most of the time they just sleep all day, don't really do much. If you're an outdoor person, they'll go out with you. But if you're just a stay at home person, they usually just sleep all day. But you can give them the gift of a toy that they can play with for their entire life and not get bored of it. They have this innate ability to play with literally anything. So when you get them a high quality, nice dog toy, you can really see how much they love it. You can really see, literally, you can tell by their emotions how much they love their toys. And that's what's so beautiful about it. That's what's so beautiful about watching something you love play with something it loves. It's amazing. It's beautiful. I wouldn't trade it for the world. My only problem is that why are all like dog bones shaped like dicks? Is that necessary? Is that part of the criteria? Why does every dog bone, and I don't mean bone like actual bone, I mean like the plastic or like the nylon bones, why are they all phallic shaped? Every last one of them. I do not feel like that is necessary. It isn't necessary to create a phallic dog toy, yet every single company only produces them. It's a real shame. It is a real shame. On the other hand, you also have the squeaky toys. Now, dogs love squeaky toys, not because the squeak is cute, but because it awakens their inner wolf. So when they bite into the flesh of something and it squeaks, that like triggers their wolf instinct. So it's very possible that the only thing that keeps your dog from ripping you apart in your sleep is the stuffed bunny it plays with during the day. Or, the other stuffed animal or the other squeaky toy that it plays with during the day. It gets enough fix from that squeak. It doesn't need to hear your squeak. Does that make sense? Because in the wild, the wolves, they would track down a rabbit or something, and as they're tearing into that rabbit would make a high-pitched squeak, like a scream. And over thousands of years, dogs have still kept that instinct. They love that scream, that murderous scream, the scream of a rabbit being disemboweled. So, and this is all dogs, by the way. So just because you have a cute little chihuahua or something, it gets its kicks off that death scream. And I think that's great. I think that's amazing. I love it when the domesticated animal shows it's not 100% domesticated. It's not 100% domesticated. It'll take another 10,000 years before that instinct is gone. And that's what's so great about the squeaky toys. And that's why dogs love the squeaky toys. It's like this beautiful, beautiful combination of taking a commercialized product, a manufactured product, and not only does it bring your dog joy, it brings you joy because you get to watch them play with it, and it tickles that little sweet spot in their brain that tells them they need to murder small animals. it's like a simulation for them. So instead of going out and murdering real animals, they can just tear into the stuffed ones that you provide them at home. And I just can't get over how amazing that is. I wish we as humans had something like that. Like imagine like the murderers that go out and murder people and they say like it's like the best thing ever. What if instead of murdering people, they could just squeeze a toy? You know, instead of murdering people, they just squeeze a toy and that's good for them. That's all they need. Wouldn't that be great? I mean, that's probably called medication, it's probably called prescription medication, but I'm not talking about medication. I'm talking about a toy, a squeaky toy for humans. Like a toy that when you squeeze it, it sounds like someone getting stabbed. Am I making sense at all? Is this not a good idea? I mean, it can't get worse, right? If it just doesn't work, people don't stop murdering each other. But if it does work, think about how many lives you could save. I don't know. I don't have all the answers. I do not have all the answers. All I know is that dog toys are great because I love giving something back to my dogs. My dogs are the best, and I can show them how much I care by getting them a high quality toy that they will play with for years and years and years. A toy that is so beautiful and so amazing to their psyche, they never get bored of it. Whereas as humans, we eventually get bored of it. We grow out of it. It gets boring, it gets tired, but not for dogs. Dogs can play with the exact same toy they were given with on the day they were born to the day they die. It's very poetic, very beautiful. They're very beautiful animals. Ripping and tearing into the flesh of a stuffed animal is a beauty, and it's not to be understated. Now, I'm going to leave this episode off here, but I want you to truly think about my idea. Would creating a squeaky toy for murderers change them? Would it stop their murder? Would they stop murdering people? Would they stop killing people if they had a squeaky toy that simulated that for them? Think on it and let me know your thoughts down in the comments. All two of you watching this. So I'm going to leave it off here. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you tomorrow.